What's good, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. So today we are talking Royal Rumble 2026. Yes, you've heard it here first. Royal Rumble 2026. Months in advance, we're going to be going through a lot of the participants that we could be seeing in the Women's Royal Rumble next year, and ultimately making our predictions as who are going to be our winners for next year's showcase as well. So if you guys want to join in, you guys are more than welcome to leave your predictions. Who do you guys think will end up potentially winning the Royal Rumble next year? I think next year it's going to be a very early start because it is in Saudi Arabia, unfortunately. But we're still not going to let that stop us. We are going to be talking Royal Rumble, but I could not do this alone. I have some very special guests, so I'm not going to waste any more of you guys' time. We're going to start off with the man with the plan, the guy that can make it all happen. My guy, my brother, you know him, you love him, you can't help but to love him. One half of one of the greatest podcasts in the wrestling space, sports, and everything sports related from football to basketball to wrestling. My guy, Byron, aka God's favorite host, joining us today. Appreciate your brother for stopping by to talk Royal Rumble 2026. Over, I'm gonna ask you the first question. What are your thoughts so far on Royal Rumble 2026? Are you happy about it? Are you not really happy? What is your overall excitement level right now?
Well, Leo is glad and happy to finally be here with you to talk Royal Rumble 2026. I know this has been in the works for a few
Mhm.
weeks, so appreciate everybody being patient. Shout out to everybody in the chat. And I'm not gonna lie to you, Leo. It's so much wrestling, man. I can't even think past this weekend, let alone Royal Rumble. But I will say, yes, it is in Saudi Arabia. Yes, it will be the first of three events over there next year. So prepare yourselves, everyone watching. But anytime it's the Royal Rumble, that's probably my favorite match type of the year just because you never know what to expect, good, bad, indifferent. And now with the women's Rumble, you have two Rumbles matches and some favorites going into Saudi that do well. I'm sure we'll get into, but just the overall spectacle of the Rumble and what other matches they use to fill out the card because for Saudi, not only do they go all out with the money and the spectacle, they go all out with the people they get to perform in that country. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah, you're definitely onto something because, like, when we have Royal Rumble every single year, they always try to tend to knock it out of the park. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. But it's always a cool thing to have just because it always sets the stage for what is to come for Royal Rumble and what could be happening at WrestleMania. But Jugs, my next guest, just popped in out of nowhere like the Wyatt Six. I mean, he's here whenever you need him to be. But Jugs, I just asked Byron his thoughts and opinions. I'm gonna ask your opinions. What is your thought and opinion so far on Royal Rumble 2026? Are you happy about it? Are you really not happy? Are you kind of in the middle? Let me know what your thoughts are, Jugs.
I mean, first of all, since it's going to Saudi, we already know my thoughts on how them going over to Saudi Arabia.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I don't know. I mean, and we're ways out from it's only August right now. Well, it's
Yeah,
almost August. It's
tomorrow's
gonna be
yeah,
tomorrow. It's gonna be August.
literally tomorrow.
So, it's gonna, my excitement will be, like maybe like towards the end of the year more. But
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. We'll see what happens. But I have some optimism. Hopefully, they want to make the Saudi shows big, so who
Mm-hmm.
knows? Could be a good show.
I think the one thing about Saudi shows is like they kind of have their favorites on who they like to book, who they like to really choose as far as like performance wise. So, and people kind of know that if you've been paying like attention to like WWE over the last like what 2 3 years, they have their favorites as far as like who they like to put on their shows. Hopefully, it's not a long card because I think what the last Saudi show was like what 7 matches. That's surprising. And the states we don't get that. We probably get like 5 6 matches, and I think for SummerSlam we have both nights have 6 matches. So it's a lot to kind of take in as a wrestling fan if you're looking forward to the Royal Rumble. But like I said, we will be going through the landscape of the women's division right now and pretty much putting them in a certain tier as far as if they're going to be the winner, unlikely, could they be a favorite, or if they have no chance of winning so or whatsoever. So I'm pretty sure a lot of us, especially Brian, has a lot of people he's going to probably put in this no chance category because they do not get booked at all. But we are going to get started, you guys. As you guys can see, we have the tier list pulled up here, and we're going to go through each one of these women, and if we can't figure out what their names are, then pretty much that lets you know how we feel about them. No disrespect to the person, but we don't really watch certain shows, especially if they aren't Evolve, because we don't really watch Evolve like that. But the first person that's on the list is none other from NXT Adriana Rizzo, who's part of the family or whatever is left of the family. I mean, I get that they're somewhat trying to push her, but at the same time, they got her in a manager role. It seems like I don't know if I'm the only one that feels that way about her. I don't. I know some people might be behind her in a sense of has potential, but for me personally, I don't see what the hype is for Adriana or whatever you want to call her. But Jugs, what are your thoughts and opinions? What do you think of Adriana Rizzo if you've seen a little bit of her and whatnot?
Yeah, to be honest, I'm gonna keep this short and sweet. I don't have no thoughts on her. None at all.
Okay, okay, okay. Byron, what do you got to say about Adriana Rizzo?
If she's not with the company in January for the Rumble, I wouldn't be surprised. I'll just say that.
Yo,
Um,
oh my gosh, bro. Yeah, I think we could probably both be in agreement. I think all of us are in agreement as far as where we're about to put her. She's going to no chance, bro. I'm sorry.
mhm.
She's not gonna win. There's no chance. There's got to be some type of ultimate universe, and it has to be where it's only NXT wrestlers in the company for me to have the idea of her even winning. And even then, I wouldn't have her win because there's other people in NXT that I feel like are honestly better than Adriana. No disrespect to her. But the next person is one half of Secret Harvest, Alba Fire. A couple of years ago, she probably would have been a favorite. But right now with her booking, it's not it's not good. Like you talk about a woman who's formerly known as Kaylee Ray and was one of the longest reigning NXT UK champions to where she is now. And it's not cool. I don't understand why they have her in the Secret Harvest thing. I know it probably originally wasn't the case. I think they want to put Blair Davenport in this spot, but I guess with her release, that's kind of halted everything. And then plus we also seen her in a tag team with Isla Dawn and she got released. So it's kind of
That's
one of those things where it's
unfortunate.
like
Unfortunate.
it's very unfortunate, like where they like this is the best thing that they can do for her. Like she's that good. You can actually put her in the mid card scene and let her go after the US or IC title. Her and Lyra can actually have a great match, I feel like. But with her current state right now, it's kind of hard to see her as a potential winner or doing anything of substance if it's not like the tag team division right now. So I don't know. I started with Jugs the last time. Byron, what are your thoughts on Alba Fire and what do you think her standing is as far as Royal Rumble winner potentially?
You said it. She is great. She's one of the best in-ring competitors, maybe in WWE. Definitely very underrated. And unfortunately, I wouldn't be surprised if she's not even in the Rumble next year because you look at some of the women who may be in the Rumble, you got individuals from NXT you have to take into account. You know, Saudi loves their legends and old
Mm-hmm.
timers. So you couple that with the main roster already with Stephanie McCoy and Julia and Naomi, Rhea Ripley, Io Sky. I mean, I just named
Mm-hmm.
almost 10 people right there. So she might not even be in the Royal Rumble. She'll probably be out there maybe with Chelsea Green if that's still a thing, but I'll say
Yeah.
no chance because I don't even think she's gonna be in the match.
Yeah, and you made a great point because they're gonna use some legends and like people from NXT. You might even get maybe one person from maybe TNA potentially, knowing with the partnership that WWE and TNA have. So that's a possibility as well. Jugs, what do you think about Alba Fire before we make our decision as far as where we're gonna put her?
Yeah, I'm kind of in the same boat as you guys. Kind of like echo chamber here, like what you guys are saying about Alba Fire.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll say like no chance. Like Byron said, who knows? She might not even be in the Rumble next year. So yeah, I would say no chance for her.
Yeah, like they don't put her in a lot of these spots. There goes Wolf. I guess he's on his phone.
I'm on my phone. This is
Okay, so we just
I
finished talking about Adriana Rizzo. We said no chance for her, and now we're on Alba Fire. Wolf, if you have any opinions on Adriana Rizzo right now, you can let those thoughts be known. And also, if you have any
um
thoughts for Alba Fire, as far as her standing and potentially being a winner?
No, neither of them
He says neither.
ruined Alba Fire. Sorry,
Yeah, we're putting those. We're gonna put those
don't know
in no chance.
if you guys
She's
can.
gonna be a no chance. The next person, Alexa Bliss.
I'm on my phone, which means this is going to overheat.
Hey, if it gets overheated, you could
Hello?
just go out and then come back in if need be. If it gets too overheated. But the next
Can you
person we
hear me?
have is Alexa. Yeah, we can hear you. It's kind of just being a little choppy, but overall it's okay. But Jugs, we got Alexa Bliss. What do you
Yeah.
think of Alexa? Do you think, honestly, she has the potential to be a favorite? She has potential to be a favorite just because of the story that we do have going on between her and Charlotte. We know how like the WWE loves to give Charlotte titles, even though they're making her a babyface. I do expect at some point to have this feud culminate where people think Charlotte's gonna be the one to turn heel. I think they're gonna make it to where Alexa Bliss is the one that turns heel and Charlotte is the face, because they are definitely trying to make Charlotte like this big baby face, and I'm actually looking forward to her this character. Like, it's crazy to say that Charlotte is in my top 5 in 2025. Like, look at what she's been doing this entire year. She went from being the most hated by winning the Royal Rumble this year to probably being one of the most loved in the span of 6 months. That's crazy. That's crazy in the world of 2025. Charlotte is getting cheers. I don't think I've
It's mainly
ever seen
because
Charlotte cheers.
It's mainly because Alexa Bliss. You know, she's in this tag team with her. It's something different. You know, she's long revolving around the main title picture, so that it's a breath of fresh air. So I say
Yeah.
that's pretty nice.
Byron, what do you think of Alexa Bliss right now? What do you think of the storyline that they're doing with her and Charlotte? And do you think it's a possibility we could be sitting here in a couple of months' time saying Alexa Bliss is a potential favorite to win the Royal Rumble? And is she one of your favorites to win?
No, because last year they brought her back at the Rumble. She had a really big pop, and
No,
she was
dude,
in catering.
I popped hard for her when she
And she was in catering for the next month and a half, and then they bought her back.
Yeah.
Now she's in a
Yeah.
tag team with Charlotte. I get it. It's cool. Like I said, it's actually pretty interesting to see where it goes. But let's be
kind of
real. What did Tiffany Stratton say? Old timers one time to them. That's how they view her.
Yeah.
They view her as an old timer. She's going to be a tag
Yeah.
team wrestler. That's kind of her ceiling. Maybe a mid-card championship now. But will she be a world champion? She may. I'm not going to say never, but she's not likely going to be a world champion anytime soon. Right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wolf, what do you think? I know you're a big Alexa Bliss fan. What are your thoughts? Do you think she is a potential favorite to win the Rumble next year?
No, definitely not favorite. I definitely think Alexa could be world champion again. But as of right now, no.
It's kind of unlikely.
Like Alexa would be different. And she is good. She is amazing promo ability. And her in-ring work is decent. But right now I just think it's not necessary. So I would probably put her in unlikely rather
Is
than
everybody in agreement with unlikely? Everyone says Alexa Bliss is unlikely. Now, if this was Alexa Bliss from like 2018, she's definitely going to be a favorite for sure.
Yeah.
Who is this? I don't
Hold
know.
on, where's the sound by that? Hold on.
That is.
I have no idea who this is.
Hold on,
It
let me.
looks like that's not Kaylee Armstrong, is it? Because some of these people from Evolve, so I don't know some of these names.
Is this? Yeah, this
Whatever
is,
it is, I think we
this
can all
Aria
be.
Bennett. I think
All of us can agree. If we don't know your name, you
Evolve.
automatically. I feel like we just make it a thing
Dude,
now.
that
If you
person.
Aria
I
Bennett
think-
from Evolve, definitely no chance.
I think we just make it known now. If we don't know the person's name, they automatically go into no chance. Agreed?
Yeah, go Google that person.
I know like almost everyone.
The next person is from NXT, Ariana Grace. I'm sorry, Ariana Grace needs to go no chance. Like, she's not even a wrestler. She doesn't even wrestle. So what chance is she gonna have winning
wrestles like
the Royal
once
Rumble?
every like 3 months.
Yeah, let's just put her in no chance and move on about her day.
No joke.
Asuka, I mean, she's won it before. She's won the Rumble before. So if Charlotte can win it twice, we say Asuka can't win it twice.
Good, but
But I don't think Asuka is gonna be used in a main event scene right now. I don't see her being a world champion anymore. I feel like that ship is kind of sailed.
I think they very well could be using her, but in terms of like Royal Rumble, I don't see it. But I would probably still put in unlikely just because it is like possible they give it to Asuka again, but I don't see it. So unlikely probably is more reasonable.
Jugs, what do you think of Asuka's chances of potentially winning Royal Rumble in 2026?
Yeah, I mean, with the way they, with the way that she's been booked like with more like tag team stuff, kind of back with Kairi Sane, the Kabuki Warriors.
Yeah.
I would say she's more unlikely to win the Rumble. I wouldn't put her in no chance, but I'll put her in unlikely though.
Okay. Byron, what about you? What do you think of Asuka's chances?
Unlikely.
Unlikely? Okay.
I mean, they kind of just have her as a tag teamer right now.
I think her ceiling right now, for me personally, is maybe mid-card champion. I think they could maybe elevate her to like the US or IC title scene if they, depending on who they want to do.
They made her go to Queen of the Ring finals with Jade. So
yeah, I like him not letting her win. That kind of showed like they don't think she's still main event right now.
And people also got to understand, like, some of these people that may be favorites, you also got to take in consideration where their standing is with maybe Saudi and how do Saudi view them as well, because they can be as popular in the States, but if Saudi doesn't want that person to be their winner and doesn't or whatnot, they're not going to have them win. So an Asuka, and we've seen her previous times. I think the only time she actually won at Saudi was in 2023 when she beat Bianca for the Raw Women's title, and she only held that title for 3 months, and she dropped it right back down. When you had Io take the title. So Asuka, I think it has potential to win it, but she's unlikely for me right now. The next person that's on the list is Bayley. Now, Bayley just recently won it last year. I don't think they're going to have her win it again.
No chance.
No chance. I would be literally
extraordinarily pissed. That's not a dunk on Bayley, but it's too soon.
It's way too soon. We literally just gave her the win last year. Yeah. I don't think they're gonna wait another year and a half to give her another Royal Rumble victory. But she is on the verge of turning heel, so that might potentially reignite that fire within Bayley to maybe potentially give her the win next year. I don't know, but I don't see it. Jugs, you're in agreement? You don't see her winning?
I don't see her winning. I mean, she's sitting out of SummerSlam. She's not even on SummerSlam this year, which is very unfortunate. Which I have some when we get later on the SummerSlam predictions in the next video, whatever. I got some theories what I think they could do with Bayley, maybe with mid card title scene or something. But yeah, Bayley.
I don't think Bayley's turning heel.
I feel like she is, only because it's like she not only sat out of WrestleMania, but now sit out of SummerSlam. That's got to eat away at Bayley. And then the way they talked about it, you would think she's kind of upset that she's not really being featured. So to me, I feel like, okay, well, Bayley is one of those women that you can't really necessarily count out of potentially winning. But when you compare her to the other names that have a chance of winning, I think she's on the lower end.
I love her to have a feud with Lyra Valkyria.
I think that is the route they potentially could go post SummerSlam, but I don't see a Rumble victory again.
No. And I'm not going to say no chance, but I'll say unlikely. She's unlikely to win.
Yeah, I don't want to say she doesn't have a chance because she's a 4-horsewoman, for crying out loud. So there's always a chance of her winning. Yeah. Byron, what do you think of Bayley? Do you think she's unlikely of winning, or do you think she has no chance of winning?
Unlikely. The fact she wasn't on WrestleMania may or may not be on SummerSlam, but she's not even in a match. She may run in and do something, but let's be real. Lyra's winning back that title. It's not going to be
Yeah.
like she's spoiler. Lyra's winning back that title. So whatever. Bailey, I guess, is going to turn heel. But well, what I would do, we talk about future. We know Naomi probably is going to win on night 2. I think it's night 2.
Yeah, it's night 2. It's night 2. Yeah.
So I think Naomi wins, goes on to face Stephanie Vacour, and who assists Naomi to beat Stephanie Vacour?
Bailey.
Her best friend Bailey.
Yeah, because Naomi did take up for Bailey a lot last year.
And remember, they were like cool, and then they were like teasing some tension, but they never pulled the trigger. Why not have them both just turn heel and be like the top 2 dominant heels on Raw? They could
do that.
Eventually maybe even be tag team champions if Naomi loses the title, and you could build up to it. Then we could do maybe Naomi and Rhea in Perth. Then we could build up to Naomi and whomever, or Rhea and Stephanie Vacour, however they want to do it. But you could do that. That's what I would.
Byron, we need you. We need you booking. We need you booking for.
Hey man,
hey,
I mean,
give Byron the pin.
My possible bold decision would be turn Lyra heel.
Lyra as a heel?
Turn Lyra
I think
heel.
the last time she's been a heel was what, 2022-ish? Because she was
before WWE.
No. She was heel for a little bit. Like, it wasn't a long period. It was just like a little stretch. I think it was like for maybe a feud. They had her as a heel, but in NXT. But other than that, she's been a face.
Pretty sure that was never the case.
But we all are in agreement. She's a top name, so you got to put her in unlikely. Whoever this is, I'm sorry, I don't even know her name. No chance. I'm sorry.
Who is it?
Whoever this is, I don't know.
She's in LFG.
She's
in LFG. The next person on the list is Becky Lynch.
Go Google it.
Yeah. Go Google
Becky Lynch is our Becky Lynch. Becky Lynch, I mean, she's been on a run right now with the Intercontinental title. I mean, she's been doing some good, interesting work, but I don't see
called? Leo, no, Lyra has never been.
Oh, she's never been
heel in NXT.
Okay.
She's always been face, yeah.
I want to get your thoughts and opinions, because Becky is one of those names that I feel like will remain a favorite in these matches, just because of the name value.
Yeah.
I have been enjoying the work that she's been doing with the Intercontinental title and helping elevate that title. And on top of that, she's like a big name, so you cannot go wrong with her. I just don't know
Saudi
if Saudi does tend to book Becky Lynch heavily on their shows. Yes, they do. Brian, what do you think of Becky potentially a winner?
I don't know what they're going to do with Becky the rest of the year after she loses this IC title. So that'll be interesting. I will say unlikely. I just don't see it.
Unlikely.
And her time has passed as the main eventer that she was, I guess, right now.
Yeah, I'm in agreement with that.
Because we've seen most of the matches too. It's like we've kind of seen all the matches.
The thing is, despite Saudi's love for Becky, there's like the pathway. There's no pathway.
You know, I would love for Becky to move to SmackDown after.
I think the draft really is going to play a huge factor in a lot of these women's chances of potentially winning, just based on the brand that they are. And
I could see SmackDown. Maybe move her to SmackDown, I guess.
Because it's like, maybe you put her in the US, maybe you have her face like a Jade Cargill, depending if she wins at SummerSlam. I think that'd be a fresh matchup to have going into the fall, because I feel like she's done everything on Raw. She's been tag team champion. She's been Intercontinental champion. She's been women's world champion. She's pretty much faced everybody that's a top star on Raw already. Like, we've seen her face Rhea. We've seen her face Liv. We've seen that already. So it's like, and we've seen her face Io. So it's like, unless you're going to probably potentially move up maybe like a Stephanie to the main event scene, that's all you really have. So it's like putting her on SmackDown gives her a lot more leeway as far as fresh matchups. So I would have to put her in unlikely, but there is a chance just because of her standing. I'll put her at the top because she has a better chance than Alexa, Asuka, and Bailey, my personal opinion.
Yeah.
The next person on the list is BFAB. I mean,
no chance.
No
chance.
chance,
Easy.
bro.
Yeah,
I'm
it's easy,
sorry,
dude.
bro. I'm sorry, bro.
Uh,
And this no disrespect to Beef out because I mean I want
she's
to see her do
improving,
something.
but
She's improving, but
she's
not world title,
she's
not
not
Royal
winning a
Rumble.
rumble. No.
Bianca is the next person we're talking about. I think she's a favorite at the very least because she always seems to get a lot of time spent in the Rumble. She is popular in Saudi to an extent. But for me personally, we already seen her win the chamber this year twice. I would not want to see her go next year and win a Rumble twice. I don't really care to see that at all. I think the only time you can make a case for Bianca winning is if, depending if Jade Cargill is still champion around that time, or if Naomi's still champion around that time. Then and only then you can make the case that maybe she's a potential winner. So I don't.
So here's the problem. Here's one thing I disagree with Leo. And that's how she's perceived in Saudi. She is not popular in Saudi.
Oh yeah,
whatsoever.
she didn't she get booed the last time?
Yeah, they despise her. I
You know,
do not
they booed a
understand
lot of the
why.
women over in
They-
Saudi. For
I
some
don't know
reason.
why. I don't know
But
why
like
they
Bianca
boo.
especially, they just don't like her.
They
like
don't like
she's
Bianca, bro.
a straight up
Yeah.
baby face, and they're like they don't care, and it's like, actually like aggravating to watch. So
You know, this
I
is
have
kind
to
of
say Bianca
Even Canada
unlikely.
booed her. I think even Canada when she won the Rumble, the Chamber this
Yeah,
year,
that
they
was.
booed.
I don't know why people like.
She didn't do
She should
anything.
lean.
It's just
She should lean.
circumstance.
Yeah, she should just lean into it and turn heel. But
You know,
I
this is
mean, she
kind of a
wants to be
sidebar.
like Cena and never turn heel. So
Yeah,
This is kind of a sidebar, but all these women, they're gonna be looking like Power Rangers in the Rumble
bro.
next
Yeah,
year.
because their gears is gonna be just covering up all the assets. All the
I
assets will
mean,
be covered.
Bianca will be one of the few that will still look good.
I feel like a few of these probably will still look good, but like I don't think they're gonna do too much with them. But Brian, what
Bianca
is
unlikely for me.
okay? Jugs, what do you think about what do you think about for Bianca, Jugs?
I think she's unlikely. I wouldn't put her in no chance, but I put her in unlikely to win the Rumble.
Okay, Brian, what do you think?
Yeah, unlikely. Don't really know what they're gonna do with Bianca when she comes back. Like you guys said, are they gonna turn her heel? Are they gonna do Bianca and Jade? I think eventually at some point, but
Yeah,
don't see the Rumble.
Apparently, as soon as SmackDown after SummerSlam, she's
she's
coming.
supposed to be back. So apparently
Yeah,
she might
she's
make a appearance.
advertised.
I could see Jade and Bianca at Clash at Paris. I said it before. I wouldn't be surprised if they
Yeah.
try to get that match going.
She's advertised for that SmackDown I'm going to in Chicago. So
Yeah.
I don't think she's
And I think another thing is Bianca could turn heel, especially if they're doing the Crown Jewel Championship. We know that's champion versus champion. If we do have Jade Cargill versus Naomi 3 for it being champion versus champion, I could see Bianca getting involved in that, and then that's when we get the heel turn there. Because that's in October. You give it a little bit of time to build it up, and then maybe going into the Survivor Series and early Rumble, you can see her potentially compete for the title. But I don't see her winning it, unfortunately. But I'm in agreement with you guys. I do think she's a potential favorite, but I feel as if she is unlikely only because, like you said, she's not really popular in Saudi. If this was the States, this would be a whole different ball game because she is always going to
She'd
be a
be
favorite. But
automatically.
yeah, automatically. The next person is Blake Monroe. She's in NXT. She's not even gonna be. I think she might be in it, but I don't see her winning it.
No, she honestly, I wouldn't be shocked if she's
just-
not even showing up.
She just got here. She hasn't even been in WWE for a cup of tea. Like, if they really catapulted her
And
that like
she's
that,
already arguably getting fumbled. But I digress.
Jugs, what do you think of Blake Monroe?
I wouldn't. Okay, she's a lot better than these women in No Chance. I gotta say that.
Yeah.
So she's definitely unlikely. She probably. She probably might not even show up to be in the Rumble next year in Saudi. I mean, a lot of these women might not even be here.
Because I feel like Saudi's very selective of who they want to be at their show. They're very selective.
Yeah.
Byron, what do you think?
I think if you look at the trajectory of NXT, I'll just say Blake Monroe, maybe NXT champion by then on the women's side. So maybe she's in the Rumble as the NXT Women's Champion. Is she going to win? No chance. But it'll be her first chance
Rumble,
on the main roster. Yeah, probably with that championship.
Next person from NXT as well, Fallon Henley.
Nope.
No chance. No chance.
No chance. They fumbled her. I mean, she had a little.
She should be
momentum.
NXT Women's Champion over JC Jane, but I digress on that.
That's what I'm saying. She had some momentum, but I don't know.
I like me some Fallon Henley.
Nope. They don't care.
She's going to no chance. I don't even know who this is, so you automatically. Where's the who?
Byron, pull it up.
Who?
That is Brynlee Reese, I believe.
And I think they've been trying to do something with her. They've been trying with her, but they haven't done anything. Yeah, that. The next person, Candice LeRae is the next person. I'm gonna let Wolf go because I know he's a fan of Candice. What do you think about Candice chances?
All right, y'all know that I think Candice LeRae is probably like top 5 women in like in all of WWE, like wrestlers, like in ring, especially in all of WWE. No chance. Plus, I'm pretty sure Saudi will not even care for her at all. Like, she's probably going to get crickets.
I'm telling you this now. You also got to take into consideration if some of these people that might show up, Saudi doesn't even know about. So they're probably not going to get a pop. Like, there's very select few that might get a decent pop or actual pop at all. Some of these people, they might have to phone it in and just give, like, the Austin Theory treatment with
they're
pipe and crowd
literally,
noises.
like, honestly, they're probably not, like, other than Rhea Ripley, like, specifically, probably, expect, like, no pops for any of the women.
Because I'm going to be real. Like, I like Candice, but, like, she held the speed title, and we had a little jokes about that potentially means you might get a push, but did it really lead to a push?
She's manager now. No, she's manager now.
She's managing DIY. So she's probably going to be on SummerSlam and probably go through a ladder because I feel like some of the women from each of the factions probably are going to get involved, and we're going to have a spot when one of them goes through the ladder. And I guarantee it might be Candice.
That match is going to be a whole bunch of fuckery in that match. It's going to be a car crash. That match is going to be a car
I'm ready
crash.
for it, though.
Maybe we end up seeing B-Fab at SummerSlam because she is part of the Street Profits.
Probably. But she's also in a tag team with Michin, and that got no follow-up.
Right.
But we already know what you
they
think.
booked that match correct. It's going to be crazy.
But I probably already think you're going to put her in no chance.
She might not even be in the Rumble.
Yeah, put her in.
She might not even be in the Rumble.
I believe this is from Evolve. She's not winning.
Carly Bright.
Carly Bright it has potential.
No.
Give it a couple years. Give it a couple of years. She would definitely be a potential favorite because she has potential to be.
If she ends up getting booked at all in NXT.
If she ends up getting on the NXT, yeah.
No, so that depends on Hickenbottom.
Yeah, we're all putting
that is Chantel Monroe, I think, from
no chance.
Evolve.
If you're involved, there's no chance you're going to Evolve straight to main roster without surpassing NXT.
Yeah.
The next person, Charlotte. Favorite potentially?
No,
I'm gonna put her unlikely because she just won the Rumble this year.
Yeah.
Honestly,
I would say no chance because she won last.
She won it, but but it's Saudi we're talking about. It's not states.
Yeah, but to be fair, Saudi doesn't exactly like Charlotte either.
I feel like a lot of the top women that you would think are in the states, they're not generally loved over in Saudi.
Yeah, Charlotte is gonna get crickets in Saudi. So
not crickets, bro, because I don't think she really goes to Saudi all that much.
Right.
If you want to be honest. So it's a possibility she might not even make it, but I feel like they probably would just because she is a top star.
For all we know, she might be. I mean, if they have the tag titles on Alexa and Charlotte, then maybe. I don't know.
Jugs, what do you think? Charlotte, you think she's an unlikely? No chance? You think she's a potential favorite?
I think she's unlikely. Like I said, she just won the Rumble, and she's in this. She's in a tag team with Alexa Bliss right now. So, yeah, I don't see her winning the Rumble next year. So I'll put her unlikely or no chance.
Okay, Byron, what about you? You were there. We were all in Jugs. You were live to see Charlotte win. We and you were both been live for Charlotte Flair winning the Rumble. Me in 2020 and you in 2025.
Now,
And
when she
both times
came out,
we didn't like
when
it.
she came out, and because like right at the beginning of the match, I go like, "Yep, Charlotte Flair's win the match." And then when she came out with the pyro, only woman came out with pyro. Like yeah, she's definitely winning this match.
Bro, they literally just gave you the foregone conclusion that she was winning and nobody else stood a chance. Like, bro, everybody else looked like jokes at that point. It's like, bro, you could have at least made it somewhat unpredictable, even if you were going to have Charlotte win.
You
But
know,
still.
I was watching the Unreal show on Netflix, and like I was watching the episode, the second episode.
Oh gosh.
And it was when they were in Indy and stuff, and it was crazy, like how everybody like had, you know, this kind of get off topic, but everybody like in the writing room they had CM Punk winning, and then they like, oh, maybe Cena needs to win, and then they all switch up to Jey Uso. It's crazy how they
Michael
could
Hayes suggested.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know.
you know,
I don't know if you. I haven't watched it, but did they say anything about when they did the women's jugs, or was it just
I
everybody said Charlotte?
I haven't got to the that episode. Well, I think that's on the third episode. Maybe they might talk about the women's rumble. Because I can't remember who they said their top favorite was, but I'll have to see on the next episode.
I feel like probably
so-
EO probably would have been, but
The-
Charlotte.
What's it
No,
called?
Charlotte's match may be Alexa at WrestleMania, the way they like to draw things out. So
This
who knows?
is true. They like to
Yeah, and that
It
might,
might be
they
Charlotte
could,
and Alexa.
They could do like how they did with Jade and Naomi this year, be non-title.
Yeah.
Because you're gonna have like what 13, 14 matches potentially.
Yeah,
7
like Wolf
on-
said,
at
if
one-
they win the tag titles, then they let them actually run with them and build them up and actually give them some type of storylines, and then they break up, and then they can maybe do a match at Mania. It could work because we know how they like to slow pace everything.
Right.
So
and then I also
Especially
think
since there was no plan to ever do Charlotte.
and like you said,
versus
Leo, they could turn
Alexa.
Alexa heel and then have
Yeah.
Charlotte be the babyface. Then Charlotte could win and then inevitably probably be women's champion hitting by this time next year.
yeah. 'cause I think that's
So the
also-
thing is, my main thing regarding I just wanted to talk briefly about the whole Unreal stuff regarding Jey Uso's win. They see they are never consistent with the principle of strike while the iron is hot. They are only consistent with it for one factor: Samoan. If you are Samoan, then they strike while the iron is hot. Otherwise, no. We do whatever we feel like.
Okay. I think we're gonna have to put some favorites in here. If you guys are in agreement, I mean, we could put some of these few names potentially in favorites. I mean, they don't have to be the winner, but I think overall, in the general stand of the company, we could add some of these potentially for favorites. So if we could probably move one of these down. I would say, if you guys agree, would you be okay putting Bianca and Becky at the very least as potential favorites? Just because they are top stars. We're not saying they were going to win, but at the very least, I feel like we could consider them as a favorite potentially. And we're going to have other favorites potentially later on, but I feel like right now, I think with their history of winning before, I think you just can't cancel them out potentially of having them win another one. Just saying. So I don't know.
Yeah,
Fair point.
I don't know. I'm just doing it just because I think probably because of Saudi, especially Bianca. I think Bianca.
I feel like the crowd may not be behind Bianca as much as you're in the States, and sometimes the stuff that we see on the States doesn't always resonate over with the Saudi crowds, because sometimes the Saudi crowds might not know these certain wrestlers, may not be tuning in week to week. They might be it's very like small group of women that they might be familiar with. And I'm saying, and I think when you ask a normal fan, you would think like when it comes to like,
but it's not just
wrestlers, it's always.
I think it's not just the crowd. I'm not that makes me hesitate on Bianca is because Saudi does not book strong. Like, she is not booked strongly in Saudi. Bianca, like, Bianca is always booked lesser than the States. Like, she's always booked like weaker. I don't know. She, like, a lot of her losses are in Saudi, so
Unfortunately, that does tend to happen. At least with Bianca, she does tend to lose in Saudi. But I still think Bianca's like one of your powerhouses, your top star. I think at the very least, if she doesn't win, I do expect her to potentially be like one of those type of people to dominate throughout the match at the very least, and maybe like an Iron Woman. I think that is
right.
or have most eliminations potentially. I think that's something I could see her doing because I think that kind of just fits her character overall, in my personal opinion. But we said Charlotte is unlikely. We'll put her in unlikely just because she did win it this past year, and whatnot. So I do think she is unlikely, but I would not rule it out as far as her potentially winning it again, unfortunately. But hopefully that's not the case because I don't want to see it happen again. The next woman on the list is Chelsea Green. What can I say about Chelsea Green that hasn't been said already? Like, they're just doing her a complete disservice. Like, they're not really doing anything with her.
I
Like,
mean, one of the ideas they had for last year Rumble was,
I think I know what you're talking about.
yeah, I
everybody
think they were
gets
going
thrown
to
out.
have like two other people, like the two like second to last people, would eliminate each other, and then Chelsea, who was number 30, would come out and win by default.
I wouldn't have liked that.
No,
I
I
wouldn't
don't
have liked
think
that
anybody
idea.
would have liked that, but
Because I don't think it would have went over.
Just
I don't.
stupid.
I think
That
it
would
was
have been
supposed
a
to be
bad way
like
to do it.
Nikki Bella and Nia Jax, but
What? Nikki
I
Bella
don't
and
know.
Nia Jax as your final two,
Like,
and both of them go over, and Chelsea
and
wins
then
by
Chelsea wins
default
by
is
default.
not. That's not the way to do it. That
Hey,
I
I'm
don't
a
think it
big
would have went
Chelsea
over.
Green mark, but I gave up
I don't
with
know.
like, the way
I
they
don't
book her.
remember, but
I think it would
Because
have.
when I saw her in 2020, when she was in the 2024 Rumble, when she went out really quick, I gave up with this booking with
yeah,
Chelsea
I
Green.
definitely don't think Chelsea's winning.
I mean, her ceiling is the the mid card title scene, which is really unfortunate to say because she's really good in the ring. She can go. She's a great character, but yeah,
she's very good in the ring, but it's like I don't think the WWE really pay attention to that. I think they just see her as like a comedic character,
which is
unfortunately.
unfortunate. Yeah, it's
Unfortunate because if you look at the stuff that she's done, like the Indies and TNA, like she was a top star over there. So it's like I'm thinking when she came back, this would have been she could have been like the Cody Rhodes of the women's division. Like went out, made a name for herself potentially. She was big on the Indies. She was big in Lucha Underground and all that. But
obviously not as talented as Cody because
no,
Cody
I'm not
is
saying like
built
that. I'm talking about like the
different,
overall story of like
right,
Cody when
right,
he came back and it was a bigger deal
right.
now than he was the last time.
But just making sure people don't get the wrong idea
I'm gonna
that
say
no,
I put her in
Chelsea
no
is not
chance.
as good as Cody.
No chance. You said,
Yeah.
Jugs. Wolf, you
Yeah.
agree?
No chance, yeah, no chance.
Byron, would you agree with her putting
Yeah,
or no
everything
chance?
y'all said about Chelsea is correct. No chance.
This
But she's
woman
great,
is no
but sucks.
chance.
Yeah.
I don't even know who this is, but I think she's in Evolve or LFG. So
LFG, Annie,
the next person we got on the list is Julia. I mean, she's your current U.S. champion right now, and look what they're doing with the U.S. title. It's not even getting on SummerSlam. It's crazy to think that here's a crazy thing. The IC title, right, has been on pay-per-views. The IC title has been defended on pay-per-views. The U.S. title has not been defended on one single pay-per-view if you do not include, and no, Saturday Night Main Event does not count.
Yeah, that doesn't count as a pay-per-view.
No, it is a show.
It is because Becky Lynch is a better booker than Bolavec.
Becky Hogan.
Bolavec.
Yeah, Julia. I'm sorry.
And here's the thing, like
too
she should be
soon.
doing something. It's too soon to put her down there, but maybe if they give her the right booking, I would not be upset if they were to make that happen. But I'm gonna put her in no chance for right now.
Yeah.
Who the fuck is that?
For a second, I thought that was Harley Cameron for a minute, but I'm like, they don't have AEW on this list. She's going to No Chance. I'm sorry.
Paige
Ivy
Jameson
Nile.
from
Ivy
LSP.
Nile.
Ivy
Ivy
Nile.
Nile is no chance, bro. I'm sorry.
Yeah, she's got
They
no chance.
they
Oh,
don't do anything with her. Like
Jabroni.
bro, how do you have somebody that looks like a beast? Like, somebody has the physique of somebody that could probably kill you in the ring, but literally get the booking of a puppy squirrel with
yeah,
They buried her. They buried her. They buried the Creeds.
And the
They buried Chad Gable.
crazy thing is, right? And I remember Jordan Grace before when she signed the company, they were asking her about potential people she wanted to work with. Jordan Grace says she wants to have a feud with Ivy Nile because she feels like Ivy Nile is that good to potentially have a great match with. And I hope that is the case.
Yeah.
I think
another person they ruined, by the way.
I think the theme song's ruined, but yeah.
No, the booking.
Yeah, I'm putting Ivy Nile no chance. Oh,
Yeah.
Izzy Dame here. Listen, the only thing interesting about Izzy Dame is she's with Brown Breaker. That's the only interesting thing with her. And also, you know what? I kind of like what they've been doing with Tatum Paxley. That's kind of been interesting.
But they don't do anything.
There's no chance for Izzy Dame. No chance at all.
I think I feel like they have potential with her because I think she has the look, but I don't think she's there yet in the sense of like ready for that spot. Maybe that's just me personally, but I just feel like they haven't really capitalized on that. And I feel like they're doing the story with the culling. I don't know if that's going to lead to maybe Izzy and Tatum having a feud potentially, or them the culling turning on her, or them potentially kicking out Izzy Dame. I can see them doing that because we've been getting subtle teases with that. But I don't think she's gonna actually win a Rumble or anything like that.
Ice Cold JC Jane.
Oh my God! Why you gotta do her that? Like she's our NXT Women's Champion.
She's still Ice Cold. They still have not done anything relevant.
I'll put her in no chance.
No chance. No.
Even if she was NXT Women's Champion, I don't see them having her win or go deep. No pun intended.
She'll probably show up in the Rumble, though. I will say that she'll probably make her first Rumble appearance because she has both.
Is that Jade Cargill?
Yes.
Yes. Jade Cargill is a favorite for many.
Yeah, I don't like it, but yeah, she has.
She's
to
a
be
favorite.
Our first favorite. Our first favorite.
First actual.
Yeah, I agree.
First favorite.
Jade Cargill,
logical favorite rather than just top star favorite.
The only way I can see Jade winning is if there's certain things that we have to be played for. One, she would have to lose at SummerSlam, and Bianca would have to be champion and turn heel.
Right.
Or
Jade turns heel.
But I feel like Jade makes more sense walking into as a potential winner. I don't see her as a Rumble winner, but at the very least, maybe a Chamber winner. But she has I look at what was it, Night of Champions? She didn't really get a pop to me. I don't think the fans
her
really
in-ring skills, like she had. It's kind of hard to have a bad match with Asuka, and she didn't have.
I don't think it was really bad. I think it was just not
lackluster.
It was not. They didn't have enough time.
It was lacking a story.
In my opinion, I don't think Jade Cargill is world title ready right now. And I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say something right here. I don't know if you can screw me, but her in AEW is a lot better than her in WWE.
Well, here's the thing. I'm gonna counter that. I'm gonna counter that. The thing is, her in AEW, she wasn't really put in a competitive storylines where she was having somebody.
She had one. She had one,
and that was Chris Statlander.
No, not even
Ruby Soho.
Athena.
Yeah. But the thing is, with Jade, she kind of had it easy in AEW, right? Because she was pretty much having squash matches with everybody. When she got to WWE, that wasn't no longer the case. She had to work with some actually high profile names who were actually good in the ring. But my thing is that like she's been here for about a year, almost going on 2 years, and I feel like she hasn't really progressed all that much. Like I feel like right now she doesn't come off to me as
they strapped the rocket on her too soon, and they thought, oh, her aura would carry her.
And it's not the case.
It sort of, well, it slightly does, but like not Not
Absolutely
much.
no booking, nothing at all.
I think she could potentially win, but I just don't see her having a good match. Like I don't think she's main event ready. I think if you would have brought her in the proper way, like you did with Jordan Grace, brought her in NXT first, have her hold the North American or Ice or potentially the NXT Women's Championship, and if you would have brought up right now, her best ceiling right now is potentially winning the US or IC. She can carry that title.
You know, I'm gonna say they're
not
probably
there.
gonna give her the world title at
SummerSlam.
SummerSlam.
Her beat
Tiffany Stratton and Tiffany Stratton.
Yeah,
that
been training for 200 plus days. Like I think that Ray needs to come to it. And
that, but like there's like little to no booking with that feud there.
Well,
Yeah,
the
they have
thing
a
is,
storyline.
well, there's also the fact that SmackDown has half the roster that Raw does. Actually, a third of the roster that Raw does. They like if we keep it on Tiffany, there is literally only Bianca left.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm,
And then
yeah.
Jugs, what do you think? What do you think? You think she's a favorite? Are you pushing back on it a little bit or
No, I'm sticking with favorite, yeah.
Favorite, yeah.
And Byron, you agree she's favorite?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh boy.
Miss Parker. Miss Parker. I love Miss Parker.
Chance.
No chance. She's also kind of cold, and
can she even win the
building...
NXT Women's
They
Championship?
can't even let her win that, bro.
No.
You know what?
She should have won the ladder matches. She should have been.
No, the thing is, she's not good enough for.
Why should I invest in these women if they don't give them a chance? Like WWE doesn't want to give them a chance, so why should like we?
The thing is,
I mean, we can be fans all we want, but that's just the thing.
Yeah, but yeah.
I mean, we let's be honest. We all know why people love Jada Parker. We all know why the people like Jada Parker. It's not because of her talent.
Mm-hmm.
But they booked her terrible. They never have struck while the iron is hot. Like Leo said, she could have won the ladder match for the NXT North American title.
She's not Samoan, therefore.
She could have won, I don't know, the NXT Women's. I don't know.
Then
she's always taking the pin. She's always taking the pin in the big match. She's always taking
and
the
it's
pin.
like, and it doesn't seem like WWE cares. Like, no matter how over she is, they don't
and
choose
people,
to book
and
it.
the thing is, people are like, oh, what's it called? She only just started wrestling like 2 years now. Like I'm pretty sure that they've said like this is like legit the beginning of Jada Parker's career in wrestling, which is fine. But right now, I think she could definitely work in the North American title scene. But why are they pushing her to NXT title scene when she's not good enough? Like they're setting her up for failure. Same with Lola Vice. Like, I'm sorry, she's not good enough for the NXT Women's title, unless it's like you have like a really good storyline, which you don't.
To be honest, I would have kept some of those women that they called to the main roster.
In NXT, because it probably would have helped out a little bit.
Right.
At least, like,
because they pushed up like Julia, they pushed up
Kiana James should not have been called
Kiana
up.
James shouldn't have even got called up. Like,
no, Kiana shouldn't have been called up. Blair Davenport shouldn't have been called up.
Now she's a manager for who?
She was a manager for literally for what, Adam Pearce for a little bit.
She was Adam Pearce's assistant, and now she's Julia's manager.
Oh yeah,
exactly.
Manager. Yeah, because she showed up last week on SmackDown.
Her representation.
Her representation, exactly, aka her lawyer.
Hey, look, I want Kiana to take the title from Julia down the line. That's what I would do, and have Kiana as a cowardly heel.
I can see them doing that.
And I would have her as a cowardly heel champion, and then you could have, I don't know, whoever you want to be.
Hey, I like me some.
No, that's too much effort, Byron. Too much effort.
I'm just saying they don't have anything going on. Just imagine like Julia running through people, then Kiana is the one who turns on her, beats her, takes the title.
Oh boy.
Kiana James, you know, she's an Iowa native, so I like.
She could get over because she has the look,
Leo?
And you know what I mean. Look, she has the look they want, so she can get over if they put her on TV and let her get a mic. She can get over.
Right.
She could be like a better Chelsea Green.
Will they actually
they
give her
won't
a mic?
do it. They probably won't. Like y'all said, they can't even put Julia on the SummerSlam pre-show with 3 hours of pre-show each night. Like, what are we doing?
What are we doing here?
The next person we got.
Yes.
All right, Leo. Yeah, I'm
put her down there with.
I'm gonna ask a favor.
Who was
for
that?
you. Jasmine Nix.
She's in Fatal Influence.
She might be this by this time next year. Hold on, let me play this for you. This is
Yeah.
she'll be this by next year. I could find it. There you go.
You're fired.
Yeah, she's gonna be end up on the
Oh.
release. Yeah, next
we'll put-
April, you're gonna see
Yeah.
her name on there.
we'll
So
put this
actually,
element on the
I wanna do a funny thing. So Leo, you don't actually have to do this, but I'm gonna ask you. Make another tier below No Chance that is called Ball Effect.
It's called what?
The
Ball
Bobby
Effect.
Ball Effect. Bobby
Oh, yeah.
Monsoon.
Oh yeah, I think people don't really like
I would
Jasmine because of
actually
some
like
remarks that she may have made.
we
in the
would
past.
be rightfully upset if Jasmine like no. I please do not put Jasmine honestly what I will celebrate when she is released.
Well, some people are already pulling for them to do the Fatal Influence triple threat and her being the one to take the title next.
No. 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 Heck
Okay,
and
apparently
bottom,
that might be-
no.
Who's this next
You-
one? Who the hell is this?
Jin
whoever her
Tao
name
from
is-
Evolve.
Oh, okay, no chance.
No chance. Jordan Grace. Okay.
Unlikely.
Okay.
Unlikely.
Okay. Unlikely.
Unlikely. It depends on if she
She'll
could
be in
beat
the
No
match.
Melba.
chance.
I'll just say unlikely.
I'll
I
just
think
say
she'll be on
unlikely.
SmackDown. I think she'll be on SmackDown by then.
Because I think by this time she'll be on
Maybe she
SmackDown.
beats Julie.
Nice,
Maybe she
nice
beats
putting her
Julie.
in favorite.
Yeah, because I
Leo.
think that's what they wanted to do. I think that's what they wanted to do. That's what they wanted to do with her.
Yeah, I think they'll have her beat Julia.
Because I think they wanted to do her and Julia for the U.S. title, but I don't think that may be what they want to do.
Hmm.
Right.
But the next person we got on the list is
Io Sky.
she's a favorite.
Favorite.
But I think the only
that's
thing
her
working
second,
against
that's
her,
her second
the only
favorite.
thing,
Saudi
thing-
might be bad towards her.
My only thing that's working against her is because she just came off of a women's world championship run. So I don't think WWE would be, even though it gives us you like 4 months, but I don't think you will wait 4 months just to put the title back on her again. Like she's been world champion this year. She's been champion going into the past 2 WrestleManias. So it's like, I don't think they would do that again. I think they'll probably move her down to the IC or US, depending on which brand. I think, honestly, maybe when the draft comes up, depending on where it happens, send Io over to SmackDown.
I'm seeing the next person, and I am in
Kyrie
pain.
Sane?
I am in
You're in
pain.
pain because you're about to put a no chance, aren't you?
No chance.
Yeah, Kyrie
Yeah.
Sane, I'm sorry, she's going in no chance.
I agree. Go ahead.
She's gonna tag team with
I
Asuka.
wish.
ahead.
She's
You're
so
You're never getting that
good.
triple threat, by the way. You're never getting that triple threat.
Never getting that triple threat.
No,
Just like
no.
Leo's never getting that Shield triple threat. You're never getting.
Yep.
Hey,
No.
unfortunately, we did get a triple threat, but we got it at Battleground, not WrestleMania. We at least got on a pay-per-view. The pay-per-view before SummerSlam.
Who the hell is this? She must be in Evolve.
I think that's the Evolve champion.
Callie on. Well, what's her name?
Callie
She'll be on
Armstrong.
NXT. She'll be on NXT maybe by this time next year. Maybe she'll be in the Rumble. I don't know.
Who the heck is? Who is that?
I thought that was the Dark Carmella right there, because
I
you know
thought that-
Carmella used to wear that mask.
That's Jessica Carr as wrestler Calix or whatever her name is.
Jessica
Yeah, no
Carr,
chance. No.
Jessica Carr. Yep.
referee Jessica
The
Carr?
referee.
Referee Jessica Carr. Yeah, she's
Yeah,
on
no
Evolve.
chance. No chance.
Hey, I mean, I'm happy that she's getting some time. I might need to tune into Evolve a little bit more because I ain't seen
Is that what's her
Carmen.
fucking-
Carmen
Carmen
Petrovich.
Petrovich? Yeah.
Carmen
no
Petrovich.
chance.
Bro,
No
she
chance.
happens to be a mid.
She's not even on TV anymore.
Yeah.
They dropped storyline between her and Ashante, the Adonis. That goes nowhere.
Who? Oh,
Asante.
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 Oh, you mean released?
Probably got the call already. We're probably waiting on
He
the call.
probably
at this
already
point.
got the call, and they're just waiting to announce it.
Kalani
Kalani.
Jordan.
Kalani
I'm sorry, no
Jordan
chance.
potential, bright future, bright future.
Bright future. Right now, no chance.
Nope.
Yeah.
She probably won't even be in the Rumble at all.
This looks like Thea Hale.
No, that's
Mm.
not Thea Hill. That is.
I think that might be somebody
Kendall
from Evolve. Kendall
Gray.
Gray.
Kendall
Yeah,
Gray, I
Kendall
think.
Gray.
Kendall
no
Gray.
chance.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're at
Gotcha.
Evolve right now, you got no chance. No chance.
Well, no,
Hey.
she's in NXT. She's just never booked.
The next person we just talked about,
Yeah.
Kiana James.
No chance.
Nope. Yep. Go through these quick here.
We're gonna go.
Kylie
judge-
Ray. Oh, I love
Kylie
it.
Ray.
Kylie Ray.
Oh,
love
that.
it.
Bro,
I
how is she
wish.
on the main roster? Is she that bad or something? Because like
No,
she competed in the
she's
Indies
just
and
she doesn't really have much I think going for her. I think
I'd rather have her go back to TNA. She should've
she'll
stayed in TNA.
she'll eventually come to NXT. She might make it to Stand and Deliver, but in terms of
No
Rumble,
chance,
no
man.
chance. No.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Who the heck is this next one?
might be indifferent on winners, but that's fine.
That is Laney Reed, I believe.
Yeah, no chance. No chance.
No chance.
I've seen a little bit of her work, but I'm not too familiar with it. But
Yeah.
I don't see it. I don't see it. Last Legend, bro.
Last
She impressed me. She impressed me. She impressed me with Evolution.
Shit.
I'll say if she comes up, she's probably gonna be NXT Women's Champion, or at the very least just got called up.
She's.
I'll put it unlikely.
I can see her win the NXT.
Very unlikely, but
be like a bridge for Blake Monroe to take the title off of her.
I think they can do that because I think you're gonna probably have Lash take the title from
They're not
Casey.
gonna no because guess what they're doing? They're having Lash seemingly feud with Nia Jax.
With Nia Jax, yeah.
But I think that's like the final test for her before she goes for the main event title, I guess. But I feel like you're already giving her like
and just
I think what WWE's doing is like they understand like how popular she can be, so I think they're trying to give her like a little bit of the main roster rub, kind of. But I think if she does show up in the Rumble, I'm not gonna say she's gonna be your winner, but I could see her being like in the final 6 or something like that, because I think with the performance she put on at Evolution, she came down to her and Stephanie. I think she's proven at the very least she could be a potential runner-up. So it's like I don't know if you would have her win, but she at very least is unlikely.
Who is this? I don't even know.
Hold on.
I think I've seen her before, but I can't
That
put like my finger on it.
Where are we? We're in the L's. Oh, Layla Diggs from Evolve. No chance.
Yeah, no chance. Okay, here we go.
I'll start off with Byron, and we'll go to Jugs, and then we'll get let's Liv Morgan.
That's our winner. That's my winner.
Favorite. That'd be a favorite.
That's my winner right there.
Well, here's how we'll do it. Here's how we'll do it. If you have a winner, we'll put it in winner. If you have somebody else, that's fine. We'll talk about that person. We'll get there. So we'll see who. But Byron says it's a favorite potentially. Absolutely.
Yes.
She's always definitely gonna be considered a favorite. I think depending on her injury, she should be back December or January. At least as far as in ring, she'll be ready by December or January. So
right. Apparently, she'll be back at any point because they said a month where she would come back.
I think they mean probably like on screen, probably. But like
probably.
Jugs, what you said this is your winner?
That's my winner right here.
Yeah, for me it's winner.
Yeah, you can put her in winner. You can put her in winner. My bad. You can put her in winner. You can put her in winner.
Yeah,
that's easy.
Because like I don't know who else it could be.
I don't know who else could. I mean, and she's always over in Saudi Arabia.
Right.
I feel like she's the most over in Saudi. If you want to be honest, like
the most
wrestling wise,
like woman in Saudi. First, I don't understand it, but.
He said he doesn't understand it, but like he is.
I know. I mean,
like runner-ups, like
it's not a dig on her. I don't understand the mindset of the Saudis. That
I don't know. I feel like I said, like they're very selective as far as who they cheer and who they boo or who they care about.
Lola Vice. Oh boy, no chance. No chance. Oh,
they butchered her storyline. They have potential to make her a top star, and they butchered it by having Stephanie leave.
We all know why she is so popular. It is not because of her in-ring work or her promo ability or talent. It's because they're gooners.
Okay. This is kind of getting off topic, but did you see that they're going to be having Triple Mania on YouTube or like for AAA? Yeah.
Yep.
That's actually going to be pretty cool.
And apparently they are heavily considering giving the AAA title to Dominic.
I heard about that. I heard.
Here's the next person. Lyra Valkyria. I'm putting her in the potential favorite, bro. With the work that she's been doing, this year,
you can put her in favorite. You can put her in
favorite. Yeah, we'll put her in favorite.
The matches she had with Becky at literally Backlash and Money in the Bank have been really good, and I think
she's like a rising star of the year, 100%. Yeah, Lyra definitely does.
Compared to last year, she's definitely rising star because I feel like you have a lot of potential fresh matchups, but the thing is, I don't think the crowd really knows her all that well, which is why I can't put her.
You know when they do
The
the whole
woos will
like,
be piping.
woo, you know when they do the whole, you know,
That's the only time I feel like the crowd really is actually tuning in as far as like what she's doing.
hey, her
And
promos
apparently
have
there
gotten
are
better.
allegations that they're starting to pipe in the
The Austin
What's it
Theory
called?
noises.
the woos, yeah.
That's crazy. They're doing
Who
it
is
to her
this
like
next
that.
person?
Evolve. Go on
No
Evolve.
chance.
Maxine do.
Wait, who was
No
the
chance.
person? Oh, we're in the L's. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was Mason Holiday and now Maxine
Who?
Dupree. No
Who?
chance.
Yeah, no
Evolve.
chance.
So
Evolve. Maxine Dupree.
what? I'm not trying to be rude,
No chance.
but would
Yeah.
I be wrong if I said they need to send her to NXT or send her to Evolve? To
Maxine?
Evolve, yes.
Maxine
Because
could be in NXT. I
she
don't
does
think.
not do it for me, bro.
I
She has
honestly,
that.
they could probably send all of Alpha Academy to NXT because they
Well,
need.
all of
tag
Alpha
team.
Academy, that thing, their Alpha Academy is so done. Yeah, no.
Bro,
No, I
they were
think
cool when you
Tozawa
had
and
Chad
Otis is
Gable.
fine, but
They were cool when they had Chad Gable there.
The
They're
thing
cool to
is
have Chad Gable.
Otis is injured, so that kind of
Is that
ruins
Micha? Yeah, you're going to the
Michin, no
no
chance.
chance.
I mean, the only
Yeah.
thing I'm pretty much looking forward to is the spot that we all know between her and BFAB. But yeah, I'm gonna put her right next to her tag team compadre,
Yep.
Naomi. Unlikely. I'm gonna say unlikely. I just feel like she's world champion right now. Her character is good, but I feel like
I think
her and EO are kind of like one and the
possibly the best
same just
heel
because they're
in
coming off a
WWE.
world title run. I don't think they're gonna be that quick to give them another
Right.
world title run.
And not to
Yeah.
mention, I think Saudi's gonna be kind of
I'll put her with the other top
gross,
stars. And
nasty with her.
she's she's not a favorite. I'll put her
No,
in.
she's unlikely. Unlikely. I'd put her like top of unlikely.
I'll put her like between in the top 4. Yeah, like with
Yeah.
Bailey and
above
whatnot.
Bailey. Yeah, 'cause
Yeah.
Natalia, yeah, no chance. No chance. No chance.
She doesn't.
no.
A veteran, but a veteran that gets
I
disrespected
mean-
for whatever reason.
Yeah,
I'm gonna say unlikely. I don't want to disrespect and put her
right.
with
I
cold
feel like
garbage.
she's like automatically. She has a better chance than like everyone in No Chance, but
Yeah, she has a better chance than all the people in No Chance, but the chance of her winning is not that high. Nia
it's like
Jax,
very unlikely.
Nia Jax is unlikely because I don't know. Do I want to put her unlikely? What do you guys think? Should she be unlikely or favorite? Because the thing is,
I'm gonna
she's
hate
hard
it,
to eliminate.
but
She's very hard to eliminate.
I'm gonna hate it saying this, but I think we have to put her in favorite.
I'm gonna put her be above. I'm gonna put above Lyra and Bianca. Because I think she doesn't. Nikki Bella, okay, we know where this one's going.
No, please.
No
That's for
I'll
the
put her-
Paula back.
I'll put an unlikely, bro. I'll put an unlikely. I don't want to put her no chance, but me personally, I'll do this. Just for
I'll
you,
go
just for you.
nuclear if they give it.
I'll put her do this for you. She'll be an unlikely, the bottom of unlikely.
Yeah.
I
will
Nugs,
go
you in agreement?
nuclear if they.
Yeah, I'm in agreement. Yeah, I agree.
Brian, what about you? You
I
think
agree.
she's in? Yeah, because
Yeah,
I don't think
whatever.
she's back, but we know why she's back. Oh boy.
Nikki Cross, no chance.
She'd be lucky to be in the Rumble.
Nikki Alliance, no chance.
Paula back.
Bro,
The worst women's wrestler.
Who
in
the
but
hell
WWE.
this woman is Samoan. This woman is Samoan.
She has it. She's a
she-
favorite. She's an automatic favorite. I'm just kidding.
But
I'm
she's,
just kidding.
she's gonna be in NXT. They about to put her in NXT, bro. She's about to put her in NXT. But she's Samoan.
Who is she?
She's from LFG.
I'm gonna put her at the top of No
No
Chance. I'm
chance.
putting her at the top
No
of No
chance,
Chance
yeah.
because she's a Samoan, so they could probably make her like a star in the match.
And you know when they got
over
the
there.
Samoan lineage, you know,
Piper, no chance.
yeah, no chance for Piper Niven.
Raquel.
Raquel,
I mean, I've been impressed by what
Um,
they've been doing. I'm gonna say unlikely.
Yeah, I'm gonna say
Unlikely.
She's not a
Unlikely.
favorite just yet. I feel like we're slowly getting her back on track.
Put her above Nikki Bella because
I'll put her above. I'll put her above.
Yeah, they're above
not
Jordan.
Jordan Grace. Yeah.
I'll do that. I think that makes a lot of sense. Rhea Ripley.
Favorite.
That's one of your favorite. That's one of your favorites.
No,
Yes.
you can't. Yeah, you can't.
You can't deny Rhea Ripley is a favorite. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like honestly, and I appreciate Eric for calling it out. In terms of like pops, the only person that can really give Rhea a run for the money as far as like cheers and pops and stuff like that in Saudi is Liv. That's the only one that can actually go toe to toe with her. That's it.
Roxanne Perez. Oh
what do you
my
think,
God,
Jugs,
I
about
love
Rhea?
me.
Do you think Rhea's a favorite? Rhea's definitely a favorite. Would she be above Jade Cargill or behind Jade?
I mean, we already seen Rhea win a Rumble before, but I mean,
I would say behind Jade just because Jade
I'd
is
say put it behind
new,
Jade,
is like a different choice.
Byron, you agree? Think Rhea's a favorite? Do you think she should be above Jade Cargill or behind Jade?
The favorite. You just put her as a favorite. I don't think she's winning the Rumble.
Yeah, I don't
Roxanne
know.
Perez is the next woman.
I'll put her with her tag team partner, unlikely.
I mean, after last year's performance, I would have considered.
I mean, I would like to see. I'm a big Roxanne.
I'm gonna say unlikely, just because I think she might be champion by the time Rumble.
Yeah, I think there's a possibility she might become champion by the end of the year or by the time Rumble does come around. Yeah. But I think the thing is, like, she broke the performance record for like most time spent.
So like an hour and
it was like an hour 7 minutes or something like that.
Something like that, yeah. Scarlett. Yeah, you haven't even re-signed your contract yet, and who knows? I think they're gonna re-sign because Karen Cross he needs to begin.
I mean, they're definitely taking their sweet time.
They are taking their sweet time with it.
Who's this person right here is gonna go?
No chance.
No chance.
Wait,
Sol Ruka. You know, I would love to see her in the Rumble. I'd love to see her in the Rumble.
I could see her hit a Soul Snatcher potentially. I'm gonna say for her, she's unlikely. I think she's the only exception NXT wise that's unlikely.
LFG person, that previous girl.
Yeah, she's LFG.
Serena Linton.
Who's next?
So Ruka is unlikely.
Unlikely, yeah.
So Ruka, I think if you're talking NXT, she's the only one that I can make an exception for, putting high on the list because she is very good in the ring. I just don't think, for one, Saudi knows who she is, so she's not going to get a pop. That hurts her. Another thing is she's not good on promos, and I don't know how she's able to work with some of the top names. We need to see her work first before I can make that decision to say, okay, she's definitely a winner or a favorite or runner up or what the case may be.
Yeah,
I that's my Stephanie. I'm putting her in favorite, bro.
Favorite, you have to.
She's a favorite.
I put her as the other winner.
I could put her as a winner too. I could put her as
I could put her as a possible one. Like, if it's not Liv, I could see Stephanie.
I could see them being the final two, maybe. Who knows?
Ready to go bouncy, as Wade Barrett likes to say.
I feel like, honestly, those are the two that I feel like, me personally, I feel like make the most sense of winning because, for one,
who does it better?
Stephanie,
better, Booker T or Wade Barrett?
Booker T, bro. It's easy. You say it's Booker T.
I do like Wade Barrett. He goes like, bounce. It's time to go bouncy.
But then he's gonna have to do that for Javon Evans whenever he comes up because that's his gimmick.
Your boy is bouncy. Yeah, Leo, you are bouncy, aren't you?
Pause.
No.
Yo, Kirk, we love Kirk in this chat.
But here's the thing: Stephanie is definitely gonna be somebody I can see being a favorite, maybe a runner-up. But my thing is this, right? The thing is, I don't think you need to literally rush with Stephanie too fast. You don't need to rush with her. I think just organically let her get built up more. We already know she's gonna have the title potentially maybe next month, right? I feel they're already telling a story between her and potentially none other than Rhea Ripley, right? We've seen her and Io Sky go at it, right? Definitely a favorite. But I think the thing is, I think organically, maybe if you have Becky retain the IC, have Stephanie be the one to take the IC title from Becky. That's how I think. That's how I feel. If Becky retains, Stephanie is the perfect person to take the title because you can do what you're trying to do with Julie on SmackDown, but just do it with Stephanie on Raw. I think organically let her continue to elevate herself and elevate the title and whatnot. I think that'd be the best way to go about doing it. But Stephanie is automatically starting to get more and more over just from her in-ring work, just her gear. I feel like Stephanie, me personally, if she does not win the Rumble, make her your Miss Money in the Bank. Make her your Miss Money in the Bank in 2026. I know WWE might not be too keen on the idea of giving the briefcase to a face. But I think it's okay to give the briefcase to a face here and there. I don't think it's always a bad idea. We've had some great Miss Money in the Banks that happen to be face. We've seen Bailey win it. We've seen Liv win it. Just to name a few. Like, it's okay to do it. I just don't think you need to do it as frequent. My only thing I'm going to go back to with Stephanie is just don't rush with her. That's my thing with Jade Cargill. You're rushing her too fast. And sometimes when we've seen it happen time and time again, when you rush putting these people in these big spots early when they may not be that ready, it sometimes tends to backfire. Now, will I say, will that happen with Stephanie? No. Because I think overall, at the very least, compared to Jade Cargill, she's actually good in the ring.
Yeah.
So I think Stephanie is definitely going to be somebody that I would put in winner as well, but she's not my winner right now. Right. But depending on how things progress throughout the rest of this year, I might have to make the conversation. Maybe she could be a potential runner-up.
Tatum Paxley, I love you, Tatum Paxley, but sorry, no chance.
Tatum Paxley, bro. Why did they get rid of Gigi Dolan? Why did they get rid of Gigi Dolan and Shotzi? Like, bro, like that was like could have been her ticket to maybe.
Actually, I don't mind them getting rid of Shotzi. No,
bro, she's killing it on the indies. She's killing House of Glory, bro.
Yeah, the thing is, Shotzi. I think Shotzi and Gigi finally found like something really strong.
And I think she's your champion in House of Glory right now.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure she's Shotzi is going crazy in
House of Glory, yeah, and she's their champion over there.
Yeah.
I feel like they need to do something with her. For a minute, I thought that was Shotzi for a minute, but that's not her.
I think, unfortunately, Tatum has they're dropping the ball with Tatum.
And now they got a storyline with the culling and everything like that. Hopefully that does something for her, at least where she's able to elevate to an extent, what if it's maybe not like main event scene or anything like that or anything, but maybe at the very least, maybe push her to mid card at the very least, because I think she has something going for her. At least like the look at the very least. She has an interesting look.
Envy is still Women's House of Glory champion. Okay. So I think they probably didn't run Indian Shotzi yet.
But I think they should. They should do that. I actually would tune in if that is the case. Because I think they've been having Shotzi over in MLW. They've been having Shotzi in MLW. Right. So I think at the last show they had her show up there and she's got a great pop. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I'll be right back.
Okay. The next person, I don't know who this is, but
yeah, she's going to no chance.
No chance.
Tatiana Dumas from LFG.
Yeah, no chance.
Thea Hale,
no chance. No chance.
I'm gonna put her at the top of no chance just because she's been elevating. But
no, they dropped the ball with her. She's not on TV anymore.
I thought she was on TV. I could have sworn I just seen her.
She hasn't been on NXT TV for like a month.
Who's the next person?
Tiffy time.
Tiffany Stratton. Yeah.
I'm gonna say bottom favorite just because she is over. Yeah. She's a favorite. Yeah. She is over.
She is easily.
I'll put her above some of these other ones just because.
No, I wouldn't put her above Lyra just because.
Oh, you don't put her above
Tiffany
Lyra?
Below Lyra.
Because I think because only because I say the same thing with. Here's my thing. She's kind of the same group as like EO and I don't know. I'm trying to think of somebody else. Somebody else on this list. I said somebody on this list. And Naomi, right? Because both of them are Naomi at the very least is champion. Literally, Tiffany is surpassed 200 plus days as champion.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think the WWE will have her lose the championship only to put it back on her potentially next year again. Could I see her winning it again sometime next year? Absolutely. I think she, at the very least, you could say she is one of the bright stars that the WWE is going to try to build the company around at the very least. She's going to be one of those women, whether you like it or not. Like, she's going to be in that category with people like a Rhea Ripley in the sense of age that they're going to try to build the WWE around for the next 10 years. So, like, she's going to be a favorite, but I think just because she's world champion right now and it's going to probably lose it, I don't think you want to rush that again. I think just maybe do something else with her. Maybe put her in a tag team division. Maybe put her in the US or IC division. I think at the very least, because I think she can add some interesting work to those divisions just because of what the momentum that she does have. She definitely could stay on SmackDown. Yeah, I think she could be in the US because the US, like, I feel like right now, on SmackDown, they need players. They need people that can actually step up to Julia because Julia does not have anybody, to me personally, that is on par that at the very least can actually can carry her to a great match. Actually is a top star.
Julia doesn't necessarily need to be carried into a good match. She just needs people.
Yeah, that actually are credible. She needs people that are credible. And at the very least, with SmackDown right now, you're not going to have Bianca facing Julia and Julia beating Bianca. Will that be good? A good move? Absolutely. That's establishing Julia. You could have her in there with people like a Jay Cargill. That's what I've been saying earlier. Jay Cargill, to me, is not a main event level ready. She could get there, give her about maybe another year, and I think she'll be fine. But right now, with the current landscape of the women's division right now, I don't think so. That's why
we definitely need more people going to SmackDown, like from Raw or from NXT.
Especially with the draft coming up. I think this woman right here, I think she's
very
Tyra May Steele. She was supposed to be
season 1 winner.
They haven't even shown her that much. I don't think they've shown her.
She's on Evolve. She's on Evolve.
Is she good?
Buried. No.
They don't have to compete.
No, yeah.
Eric made a comment.
They had her compete once, and that's all I've seen of her.
Eric made a comment says Dia Samoan.
That doesn't matter. They're burying her.
I mean, you gotta probably put the Samoan tattoo. Then
Tyra May Steele, I don't know what they're doing with her. I don't know what Sean has done with her. People are saying like, oh, she's still very green. Like, if she was very green, she would not be picked by Bubba Ray Dudley, Mickey James, Undertaker, and Booker T as better than everyone else in LFG. Like,
is that what they're saying? They're saying they pretty handpicked her as the winner for LFG and saying that she has the brightest future out of all the competitors. But when it translates to Evolve, she's not really doing much. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, she's not. She got booked like once, and why is she on Evolve? Look at what Jasper Troy is doing. He's already on NXT.
Well, I think they might. I think at the very least. I think the very least they may have put her in Evolve because they look at her and Jasper Troy. Jasper Troy looks like he's more seasoned to be in NXT. Maybe they want to give her like a longer route to potentially NXT and then potentially main roster if it does.
I think it's stupid. I think they're
plus she's a gold medalist. Plus she's an Olympic gold medalist. So you got to take
to me.
She could realistically be the Chad Gable of the women's division if given the right booking.
I don't know what they're gonna do with her on Evolve, but to me, the way I see it, it seems like they do not value her. But anyway, shout out Tyra May Steele. She does follow me on Twitter.
She's probably gonna unfollow you if she sees this, bro. I'm telling you that.
No, I'm being honest. I'm being honest. Like it upsets me that they're doing that. They propped her up. They had her win out of all the talent in LFG, rightfully so, in my opinion. And then they're just like, no, we're not gonna do anything with you. Like, seriously, what was the point? Like, Michael, it's effort. It is a matter of effort, and I am seeing they are not putting effort into her, and I feel like they should.
They should, and if you really were to give her the right booking and creative, with her being an Olympic gold medalist, she could be like that Chad Gable of the women's division if given the right proper creative.
The
because
NXT needs that, and we need baby faces. Like now she's on Evolve. Like she can't possibly challenge for the NXT Women's title as a baby face going after JC. But
nah,
no,
because then people are not gonna
no,
really
we
know
don't
who
think
she is,
about
so they're
that
not gonna.
because Hickenbottom has peaked.
The next one we got is
Wendy.
Wendy Chu.
Evolve, no chance.
I used to enjoy the stuff that she was doing, but like
She
since she became like the darker character, it's like I don't know.
it
It's like
had something
it had something
like
going, and then it just
potential,
went
but
downhill.
then they just didn't care anymore. So yeah, they don't care about her. No chance.
Jugs, what do you think about Wendy Chu? She
No
fell
chance.
off for
No
you?
chance. Yeah, no chance.
Brian,
No.
what about you? No chance for Wendy Chu? She's sleeping out of the Rumble.
She might not even be with the company. She might not even be in the company. Man.
She might
Yeah,
be.
she might have gotten the
already-
call. Who knows?
Fired.
She isn't Evolve right
She's
now.
in
They
Evolve
brought her
right
from
now, but
NXT.
she
went from
might get
That's the next
how do you
down.
my thing is this.
One foot
My
out the
thing is
door.
this.
One foot out the
My
door.
thing is this.
One
How do you
foot out.
go from my thing is this as a wrestler? How do you go from NXT to Evolve? How? Isn't the whole thing supposed to be going up, not down?
Yeah, she's 1 foot out the door.
Well, when you're bad, like Nikita Lyons or Wendy Chu,
Wendy Chu is better than Nikita.
Ren
Lyons.
Sing-
well, yeah, but
Rin,
she's
rin,
not good. Oh,
Rin.
by the way, mind you, but there are some like choices that they put people from NXT to Evolve. It was just absolute garbage.
Random.
Riley Osborne, by the way,
Did they release him? He
they
should have been.
released him.
Dude, I don't understand how they
went-
released.
He took Obafemi to his limit in the breakout tournament, and they're like,
Finals.
as soon as Chase U's done, do nothing, release.
How could they not
Stupid.
build this guy up?
Stupid.
Like you said, he took Obafemi to his limit. They could have used that momentum to continue that momentum, have him go after the North American title, potentially win that at some point, still been maybe winning around that title scene, and pretty much going on to compete for the world title. I think he's actually that good, and then you release them as soon as the Chase U's over. Like, are we serious?
It's all a matter of effort.
We got Ren Sinclair. She's
No
pretty
chance.
much with
Charlie, she doesn't.
No
She
quarters
doesn't do
catch through.
anything.
There's literally nothing left or no quarters catch besides Charlie and then Ren. That's
Ren.
it.
Yeah,
Because literally Miles Bourne's gone, and then Tatum or Tavion Heights.
Yep.
Tavion
I
Heights
wouldn't
is
be
gone.
surprised if Ren Sinclair leaves Charlie as well.
So what? Charlie Dempsey's about to get the boot too?
No, he might get a push.
Because I've been hearing, I heard this. So apparently, people were making the rumors as far as what we could be expecting for SummerSlam. Some people are saying that two of the people that might be the newest members of
I'll say Charlie
the
Dempsey.
Seth Rollins faction, there's two guys in NXT, none of which are people that I actually would think about. So apparently, we know Seth Rollins' faction. We know Seth Rollins is not there currently right now. Apparently, the idea is to potentially bring up Charlie Dempsey, let him be part of the faction, or none other than Tony D'Angelo is part of the Seth Rollins faction.
Now hear me out, okay? What if they have Sami Zayn be a part of Seth Rollins' faction?
No.
Bro. Here's the thing. I'm making a bold prediction. Jey Uso. I'm gonna say Jey Uso. I'm gonna say Jey Uso might be the one to turn heel.
Listen to this, okay? We have Sami Zayn win, okay? You know, make him look like a babyface at the beginning of the show, you know. But you know what? Karrion Kross, he doesn't need to win. He doesn't need to win on Sunday. He just wants to be right.
Corrupt you. He wants to corrupt you.
And listen, at the end of the night, maybe it looks like Sammy's gonna help out Roman and Jay, but then he sides with the Bronze.
Dude,
overbooking. No. Do not turn Sammy heel. Do not turn Sammy heel. Should not turn heel for.
If they turn anybody heel, I would love to see Jey Uso. I feel like Jey Uso's the reason why is because Jay is like one of those guys is like where he's good as a heel, he's good as a face, but I think he's peaked was better as a heel just because of his character and his story arc. Like having him turn against Roman because Roman never apologized for all the stuff that he put him through. That might still be eating away at Jay. Jay might not really be okay with them like that. But we're gonna get back to the task at hand. We've got more women. We have a few more. Is this?
Who the fuck is that? She's going. No chance. No chance.
I think that's Tasha Steelz.
No, it's not.
Zara is like Zakara from Evolve.
No chance.
Why does she look like Tasha Steelz? Zarya.
Nope.
No chance. Buried.
Bro, I don't understand how. Maybe Brian can help me understand
No
this.
effort. No effort.
Like, how do
That
you
is
bring
how.
her in? You bring her in with Stephanie and Julia, and both Stephanie and Julia both won the NXT Women's title.
Mhm.
Stephanie won the North American title and NXT Women's Championship, and now both Julia and Stephanie are on the main roster while she's still stuck in NXT, not even going after a title, mind you, not even challenging for a title, but in a tag team with Soruka. And that's no disrespect to Soruka, but we can all agree that Zarya should be doing more.
Listen, that turn's happening soon.
Laziness.
Zara's going to definitely be turning on Soul soon.
Obviously, but
But
it's laziness. It is pure laziness. That's
Because
it.
it's like, are they even trying to really do something with her at the very least? Are they trying?
Nope.
That's my
Nope.
thing.
Nope.
No.
Nope. But you can't be
my
critical. You can't be critical. Shh.
Yeah, we can. We are being critical. Like, she should be doing way more than this.
Who is this? They must be an Evolver.
I think she's
Something.
LFG. I think she's
LFG.
LFG.
Zeta Steel.
Yeah, no.
Evolve.
Zeta Steel's has a bright future.
She
bright
is
future.
good.
She's really good.
Yeah.
Brian, I know you don't know much about Evolve, but there's two wrestlers on this list you need to look out for: Zeta Steel, Kylie Armstrong. Those two, keep your eye out because they are going to do something with you. Do with her.
Yeah, Callie Armstrong really
Exactly.
had to come have a match whose match got interrupted by Jordan Grace whooping their ass. Yeah, I'm
And here's
invested
another
in
thing.
Zarya.
I think Zarya has a bright.
I'm with Byron.
Zarya has a bright future because she's only 22, 23.
Maybe she'll
Like-
have the North American title by then.
Maybe.
I think they probably take the title off for it.
maybe
Maybe
is the
I think they
keyword.
give her the title at Halloween Havoc unless they're gonna do it fully drag it out. To
Selena, man, I
Zelina
love
Vega,
her, but no chance.
I'll put her,
I'm gonna put her
a little
higher
Put her
up.
at like higher up, yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
That is Xena
These two, I think,
Sterling
evolve.
from LFG.
No chance.
No
chance,
chance.
unfortunately. And I think she's an Evolve
She
as well.
Zoe Sig. Yeah, she's not even.
No
I'm
chance.
pretty sure she's not even on Evolve. She's
And
like
then-
And
19.
Zoe Stark.
Zoe Stark. I'll
Injured,
say,
no chance.
yeah, she's injured, but when she comes back, I don't think there's a chance of
No
her
chance.
winning.
I
But
don't
she's
think
better
she'll be
than a lot.
back.
I
She
think
won't be
she's
back
better.
by the
She's
Rumble
better than
anyway.
the majority of people that's in that category of no chance. She's
Right.
better than pretty much all of them in ring.
But the thing is, I'm pretty sure she won't be back by Rumble.
Because I
anyway.
think she tore her ACL, so
Tore
I
her
think she's
ACL,
probably gonna. So she's
Tore
probably
her
gonna be up to
ACL
9
and
months.
MCL.
Yeah.
So that's 9 months. So she'll probably be back maybe in the
That's a
lead up to
bad injury.
Mania. If they're doing anything, if they really want her back, she'll probably be back in time for Mania. But at the very least, I don't think. I think they might bring her
probably
back
wait until after Mania.
the night after Mania or night after SmackDown, depending on how they book it. But I think that's safe to say. But before we pretty much go any further, because I think we went through everybody, is there anybody that you want to move around, like potentially as their potential winner, unlikely, or potential favorites? Because I mean, right now I think we got a decent list. I mean, the winners are good. I think we came to a conclusion. Liv and Stephanie should be the only ones potentially winning. But like I said, for me personally, I'm gonna go Liv Morgan.
Me too.
And then I think Liv Morgan it deserves it to win more. I think
Yeah.
there's a built-in story.
I think that Stephanie, of course, she can maybe be a runner-up with Liv Morgan.
Right.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah, I think that's usually tend how they do it. Because I feel like Stephanie, either if she doesn't win the title, then if she wins the title, then that's good for her. Because you already know WWE, at least right now, the thing is, if this was in the States, I would be 100% to say Stephanie is the winner. just because it's in the States, but this is Saudi we're talking about. And Saudi also has pull as far as who they want to win. Right. They do. If they want somebody to win, they're going to get their wish. They're going to get that win. And Stephanie, I think if this was in the States, she'll get the win. But I think you can say runner-up or something. Maybe she, you know what? I think she becomes the Iron Woman in this match. Let her be the Iron Woman.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think that's a W for her in the grand scheme of things. If she's at the very least a not only runner-up, that's a good for her because she came close to winning, but also the Iron Woman. That means her endurance throughout that match really was good as well. But I think we kind of can come to that conclusion where, I think Stephanie is at the very least is going to be considered a potential winner in the eyes of many fans because she's very good in the ring. She just got to get a little bit better with the promos, but I think she's going to do okay. She's getting better at it, so we'll see how that does go. But what do you guys think? Byron, what do you think of the list? Do you think there's anything that needs to be changed? Are you good with the winners? Do you think there's another potential winner that we should add or a potential favorite?
Shaping up to be kind of predictable, but predictable isn't always bad, especially if it's a good storyline. So we'll see. But I think this is a pretty solid list.
Jugs, what do you think?
Yeah, I'm on the same page with Byron here. I mean, looks pretty predictable here, but it's like, I mean, it looks like a good list.
This is what's it called?
You know what? Somebody's okay. So Eric says, you know what? Switch Rhea and Stephanie.
No.
No.
I mean, Rhea is a favorite. She is going to get one of the bigger pops. Don't get me wrong.
Right. I don't think it's smart to give her.
I think the only thing kind of biting against me putting her in a winner is just because, I mean, well, Saudi probably would have her be a winner, but I think we've already seen that.
Right. It's like it's what's it called? A repeat. And
Alex says you should switch the categories unlikely and
right.
favorite.
So you could just press the down arrow and the unlikely.
Okay. There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's better. I think that's better.
I would probably the only like small change I would do would probably be move Lyra just over Naya and Io.
Oh, so put it as like a top 3.
And actually over Rhea too.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I feel like the top 4 favorites I think right now could be Liv, Stephanie, Jade, Lyra. I think those should be the top 4. You know what? I think if I'm gonna make one, Jugs, did you want to make one before I say one? Because I have an idea of what I'm gonna
do. I'm good. I'm good with this. Yeah.
I think if I move up anybody, I'm gonna move up Alexa.
Wow.
The reason why is because they do have this story going on between her and Charlotte.
It would be new.
Charlotte, and then if Charlotte does become champion by the end of the year, or something like that, I could see maybe a situation where maybe
I'm only slightly worried because I feel like what's it called? Despite how popular Alexa is, especially since her return,
it doesn't always transfer over to Saudi. That's the thing.
I like Saudi has never been kind to Alexa, so I think they're gonna actually not like care about her at all.
Yeah. And Alex says, what legends do you think will be in the 2026 Women's Rumble? I feel like if you would have to put maybe like Trish, maybe Lita at the very. I think Michelle. I think those are.
I think we'd be lucky to get any, but
because sometimes they don't really rely on the legends. That's the thing. But Alex, to answer your question, I would say literally I would put Michelle McCool, Trish Stratus, and Lita. I think those are like the 3 that automatically come off the top of my head.
Like maybe I could see maybe what's her name?
Alex has a great question. Mickey James would be a great one. Now I'm gonna throw this question to you guys. Alex, I like your comment. I really love your comment. He says, "Okay, I'm gonna let me see if I can pull it up. Okay, I know this might be a dumb comment, but imagine if they said, if you've already won a Royal Rumble, you can't participate, bro."
Then we'd have like that would like cut the field in half.
That will cut the field in half for sure, but it'll at least guarantee a new winner. That's the only thing I'd be scared of when we have past Rumble winners in these matches, is because it's like, especially if you have Charlotte or Bianca, because it's like it's always a high possibility that they go back to the world that is Charlotte and Bianca and have them.
They could bring from TNA Victoria Crawford.
Because she isn't. Yeah, she is in TNA, right?
She is in TNA, and she's technically
Gail Kim is another one.
Gail Kim, yeah. They could, but the Victoria Crawford, she is technically a WWE Women's Legend. You
could do that. I think that's the best way to do it. Leo's going to wear a blonde wig and be in the Rumble as a Leo. Hey, yo, nope. I'm not going to Saudi. Nope.
I mean, they could also. I don't know if she would come back like into the ring, but actual Victoria, could maybe come back. I don't know.
Hey, just to piss Wolf off, they're probably gonna have your favorite in there, Wolf from Evolution. Nope.
No.
Vicky Guerrero.
No.
You get Vicky Guerrero at Royal Rumble.
No. I'm already suffering from a Nikki Bella. Stop bringing vile, evil women to.
Hey, WWE don't care. They sell their souls for that money. They sold their souls for the money.
At that point, I like if they bring in Vicky Guerrero, then I would straight up say Brock Lesnar should be number 30 in the men's.
No, don't give me PTSD. Do you think the inspiration could be in the Royal Rumble since they have history being in WWE for a couple years? I think they can be in there. You could put Alicia. Yeah. You could bring Ash from Dana in there if you wanted to. If you want to have TNA representatives. Tessa Blanchard is somebody I think could probably be in the Rumble. Well, I don't know.
No.
If this was the States, maybe. If it was in the States, maybe.
Yeah.
But because it's Saudi Arabia, I don't think Saudi would be okay having Tessa over there. I don't think they'll be.
No, actually, no. I like, with all due respect, it's probably self-hating for me to say this, but Saudi would probably be more likely to have Tessa Blanchard than the States.
AJ Lee or Paige in the Rumble? Paige is more likely.
Paige maybe. AJ Lee, no way.
I feel like Paige more likely because she did tease like being in the Rumble or coming back to WWE a couple of times, and she did say in a recent interview, I think was it Chris Van Vliet, if I'm not mistaken, she did talk about if she were to come back, the thing that she wants to do is to either have a feud with Rhea Ripley or have a team or a tag team with Rhea Ripley. And I think honestly, I would be okay with the idea of Rhea Ripley and Paige being a tag team. I think that can actually work if you want to be honest. If you had to put up some other names, maybe Mandy Rose, depending on her schedule, because I think she did throw like a tweet where it's like she was being skeptical of like she's waiting on a call from WWE to be potential prize at Evolution. I'm trying to think of more people. I'm trying to think of more people like that could potentially be there, but we've kind of rambled on enough, you guys. We pretty much went through just about all the women in the women's division right now. We will do a part 2 of this in a couple of weeks, doing the men's, talking about the men, who should be winning the Royal Rumble for the men. But if you guys comment down below, let us know what are some people that we may have not put in the potential winner or favorite that you guys think should be a potential winner or favorite. Let me know in the comment section down below. Before we go anywhere, I want to read this one last comment from Alex. Are there any women wrestlers in the world today that are from from Saudi Arabia?
I'm pretty sure. Don't think so.
I think the only person I could think of is Mansoor, and when they had him in WWE, but
he is a man.
Yeah, exactly. But I don't.
I mean,
think they put
it
them
is
in-
2025, so
Stop.
Alex says Leo wishes he was like James Elwood. Liv walks him around like, okay, I'm not about to be walked around like a dog on a leash. That ain't happening. Ain't no woman about to do me like that. Ain't happening. Nope. But I think we made a great list. I think we all in agreement. I think your potential winners for the women this year coming up in 2026, look out because you could be seeing either Liv Morgan or Stephanie Vauquer win the 2026 Women's Royal Rumble. But like I said, comment down below, let us know if you guys want to see some more things like this where we get more people on here and talk WWE and do more tier lists. Let us know what you guys would like to see. Also, like I said, comment down below who do you guys think is your potential winner for the Royal Rumble in 2026 if they were on this list. Let us know the reason why. But before we head out, I'm gonna let everybody plug their channels. So I'm gonna start off with Byron. If you have anything you want to plug before we head out, you can do. You're more than welcome to plug anything that you may want to share.
Check us out on the Flex On podcast. We're here pretty much every day. I'll be live in a few talking about the Major League Baseball trade deadline, SummerSlam previews on the channel, and we're live for SmackDown and SummerSlam this weekend.
Jugs, what do you got? You're next. You're up.
yeah, definitely. If this is your first time ever seeing my face on Leo's channel, definitely hit that subscribe button. Go over to the Juggernaut Show. Pretty sure the links are in the description and stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah, definitely go subscribe. Got my SummerSlam preview to do. Got some retro content coming out. Got some more watch alongs with SummerSlam this weekend. Just a jam-packed weekend of wrestling, and it continues the next week. Just wrestling. Gotta love it.
Yeah. And Wolf, you have anything you want to plug before we head out?
Yep. My channel on YouTube is the Wolf Den Wrestling Podcast. If anyone is watching on Twitch, which I am live on right now, it is Wolferis_YT, capital Y, capital T. What time is 2026 Royal Rumble going to start?
Probably noon
I
over
think
here.
Noon.
12 o'clock, probably 12 o'clock on if you're on the
or
Central,
1.
1 o'clock on East Coast, probably. So if you're on the East Coast, you're probably going to start 1 o'clock.
Yeah, it's going to be the usual times for Saudi pay-per-views.
Yeah, probably 1 p.m. Eastern. 1
yeah.
p.m.
Yeah,
Eastern.
because they always start at 12 o'clock on the Central.
Yeah,
So
feel free to
possibility.
follow on my Twitch. Feel free to subscribe on my YouTube. I don't exactly have plans right now. I am probably just gonna do like personal stuff, probably gaming and graphic work, and I will probably keep these guys updated on what happens on Collision and TNA tonight.
Oh yeah, we do got Collision tonight. Oh boy.
Yeah.
Only match I'm really worrying about is the match between Kyle Fletcher and Rhodes. That's the only match I care about for the TNT title. That's the only match I really care about. You can follow all of their channels in the comment section down below. I got in the description. So if you guys want to go follow them, support them, and all that good stuff, whether it's on Instagram or X, or whatever you may be able to want to follow them, it's in the description. You can follow me on Kicking It with Leo. I will be doing another video, 2 videos tomorrow. Actually, I'm uploading my top 10 favorite SummerSlam matches that will be coming out tomorrow. And I also will be doing another video where I'll be reacting to my subscribers' predictions for none other than SummerSlam as well. And we will also be live for the Go Home Show 2 SummerSlam tomorrow night with and stuff like that. And then we have none other than SummerSlam this weekend, both a 2-night spectacle, you guys, both night 1 and night 2, which we'll be covering it. I might do a review for night 1 and then do another one for night 2, or I might just do it all in one video. So I'm kind of still debating on that. But you guys, I will try to keep you guys up to date. I also will be making a post this weekend to for you guys to let you guys know, because since I'm back doing the YouTube stuff, I'm gonna post a post on my community tab to where you guys can ask me questions, pretty much do like a Q&A with you guys, let you guys have your thoughts. If you guys want to know anything about me, just keep it respectful, you guys. Just keep it respectful. Let's not do certain questions, but I will definitely put that up for you guys so you guys can still be able to interact with me. You can interact with me on my social media platforms. You can Instagram. You can follow me on TikTok. We're about 4,000 on TikTok, so you guys can follow me over there as well. I'm also seeing some of the other comments coming in. Alex says WWE's gods bring the Rumble back to Chicago. Thank you. Possibly in the next couple years, I would hope that's what they do. ESPN has officially fired Kendrick Perkins. I just seen that in my phone. Surprised by that. They also just let go. Well, I don't know what ESPN's doing. I don't know if they're trying to get more people in, but I'll probably
I
maybe
can
make a video about that.
also share the WWE releases from May have officially become free agents today. Dakota Kai, Shayna Baszler, Braun Strowman, Katana Chance, and Kaden Carter.
Most of those I feel like should show up in TNA. So most of them should show up in TNA, especially Dakota. No disrespect to Dakota, but she should show up in TNA. I think she might show up in AEW. Don't get me wrong, but I think better thing is probably show her in TNA. Alex says once you hit 10,000 subscribers, Leo, you should get a Liv Morgan tattoo. I don't think I want to do that. I might get maybe, just maybe. I might get her name or anything like that because that's weird. But I might get the logo. I might get her logo. The Watch Me logo.
Another news that I shared in the group chat, I'm going to share for the chat. Former NXT star Oro Mensah, under the name Oro, made his debut during the ROH tapings prior to yesterday's Dynamite in Chicago. He was defeated by Tomohiro Ishii.
He was great in NXT UK. He was great in NXT UK, and then they fumbled him.
He lost to Ishii. He lost to Ishii.
But yeah, you guys, we pretty much, like I said, you can follow all of our channels and social medias in the description below. We're gonna head out for today. You might get some more content from Byron on the Flex On, so you guys go subscribe to there. You can go subscribe to Jugs and the Juggernaut Show and Wolf as well from the Wolf Den Podcast. You can subscribe to all our channels because we are going to be live this weekend for SummerSlam and SmackDown. So you guys stay tuned for that. More content will be on the way for you guys. But that is it for you guys. We are heading out for the day, and we'll see you guys in the next stream or next video, whatever we may do. But you guys stay tuned because we will let you guys know. But that is it for you guys. Tweet sweet, and we are